Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Aerofly FS2. This is the second video on the channel and we are flying around southern Lake Tahoe today. We're about to overfly Fallen Leaf Lake, which is actually more like a pond when you compare it to the size of Lake Tahoe here. But yeah, we're going to overfly that. Just ahead there is Tahoe Mountain, right by the lake, right in front of it. And then we're going to overfly Lake Tahoe Airport, which is also just ahead of us, currently in the center of the screen. And we'll be circling to land on runway 30. Normally you come in on runway 18, which is from the lake on in there. But today we're going to do 30, which you would do, you know, based on the winds and such like that. Normally you just take off from 30 and you rarely land on back on it. You land on 18, but yeah, like I said, we're going to do the circle to land approach. I'd heard about this approach from my viewers, and I wanted to give it a try. There's no charts for it, so I had to look on YouTube to find some videos of some people actually doing it in real life. So I'm going to do my best to kind of mimic that, and yeah, bring us on down to the airport today. But yeah, they've had an update recently for Aerofly. It's I don't know offhand everything that was changed, but a lot of things were updated. Different aircraft were had some updates, and I'm sure all kinds of things were updated. I'm just not too savvy on what was actually done, but I'm back flying it again, and I really enjoy this simulator. It's I mean, everything just looks so true to life on the ground. You can really go VFR if you need to, and you know, none of this is add-ons or anything. This even the Tahoe Airport looks pretty accurate for yeah, not being any payware. I still haven't checked out the payware airports. There's new ones coming out all the time. Orbex seems to be supporting a lot of these, which is great to have a company like Orbex backing this. And I hope in the future more companies get involved with Aerofly, because it really has a lot of potential. I really like this simulator, and yeah, I see a lot out of it. So I might do some videos in the future without the Oculus. It looks okay, you just don't get all the head movement, and sometimes with the Rift on it may be a little bit too much. It's a little bit zoomed in today. I had to actually sit pretty far back in my seat to get the view to even be this. But it'd be nice if there's an option to correct it. I know the game, the racing simulator Project Cars, that has an option where you can zoom out the view, you know, manually, and that would be nice to be able to do that with this to get a better recording. But it still looks pretty good. I thought it was passable. The visuals still look great. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So we're currently making the turn right now. In my vision, I can see runway 30 already, but it's kind of being cut off with this view. So, but it's starting to come into sight, and we're going to line up for that. Right now, let's see, that's one of the golf courses just ahead there. That is actually Lake Tahoe golf course, and we'll be lining up pretty much with Highway 50, which runs parallel along Lake Tahoe Airport. But here's the runway now in sight. Our lineup is looking good. We're lined up. The touchdown markers are pretty far back there. I'm going to try to land in that area a little bit. Just got to clear these trees, and we'll be in. Alright, that was a nice touchdown. And like I was saying in the last video I did, the flight mechanics in this are really good. I mean, they're really surprisingly good. I didn't even really know what to expect. I wasn't even thinking about the flight mechanics when I first picked this up, but they're really good. And I'm someone that pretty much, I mainly use Prepared. Just it's my main simulator, mainly because of what I can do with the cinematics. But I think they feel better than Prepared. Prepared always still has that FSX kind of feeling. I don't know. It's kind of weird when you. The mechanics with that they're just weird, but they feel even better than that, and that's coming from someone who's a big fan of Prepared. I'm not sure about X-Plane. I haven't used X-Plane in a while, actually. I had to uninstall it, and I need to reinstall it on my computer soon, but I'm not too sure how they compare to that, but they're somewhere in there with that. They feel really good. You just have to try it. You just have to try it to see what I mean. If you're using a flight stick or yoke, you'll feel the difference, and it's a good feeling difference. So now we're just going to taxi to the parking. That's pretty much it for the video. If you want to click off now, you saw the landing. But yeah, we're just going to park. Very nice looking hangars and static airplanes hanging around in here. But easily the best VR experience I've had with airplanes is Aerofly FS2. Hands down. X-Plane is great too, but this is pretty good, and I think it's only going to get better. Like I said, this sim is not quite there yet to be my primary simulator, but it is fantastic. It is lots of potential. I would love to see a camera add-on come out like this, something like Chase Plane, where you can really do some things with the camera. It's lacking that right now, and among other things, but let's not get all into the negatives. Let's just look at the positives with it right now. But if you're looking for a cool VR experience, I would definitely give this a chance. I hadn't given it a chance for a while, and I'm glad I did. You know, I started to see ads with it on YouTube a while back, and I was like, what is this? You know, this looks pretty cool. I just never checked it out, but now I am, and it's starting to be developed even more, and I'm excited to see what this can become. So yeah, I'm just going to try to get the wings level with these. We'll pull ahead and actually park up ahead. Don't want to give it too much power. It's about a good speed to pull up. And we'll leave it here. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Shoot me any suggestions on where I should fly in here, and I might do it. So, alright, everybody, thanks again. I'll see you next time.